The Power of Kindness, a real-life story. Priya was running late for work one morning. As usual, she rushed through the crowded streets of the city, holding a cup of coffee in one hand and her bag in the other. Her mind was preoccupied with all the tasks she had to accomplish at the office. In the midst of her hurried steps, she accidentally bumped into an elderly man walking with a heavy grocery bag. The man stumbled slightly and his groceries fell to the ground, scattering everywhere. "Oh no," Priya exclaimed, her heart racing as she bent down to help him. "I'm so sorry, Uncle," she said, her voice filled with genuine concern. The elderly man smiled gently and waved his hand. "It's okay, child. You were in a hurry, that's all." Priya quickly gathered the fallen groceries and handed them back to the man. As she did, their eyes met, and for a brief moment, she saw a deep kindness in his gaze. She was about to leave when the man spoke again, this time his words echoing in her heart. "Never look down on anyone, child. Everyone has their own story." The words hit Priya hard. She smiled politely, nodded, and went on her way, but his words stayed with her. Days passed, and Priya continued with her life, busy with her work and daily routines. Yet, she couldn't shake off the old man's advice, never look down on anyone. She realized how often she had judged people, especially those she thought were less fortunate or in need. It made her rethink the way she viewed others. Then, one day, something unexpected happened. Priya was sitting at her desk reviewing reports when she received a call. It was a number she didn't recognize, but she answered anyway. "Hello?" she said into the phone. "Child, do you remember me?" came the voice on the other end. "I'm the old man you helped on the street that day. I still remember your kindness." Priya was taken aback. It was the elderly man from the street. She couldn't believe he remembered her, and more importantly, his words touched her deeply. "Thank you, Uncle," she said softly. "Your kindness and your words have meant a lot to me." That phone call changed something in Priya. She decided she could no longer ignore the plight of the elderly and those in need. Inspired by the man's message, Priya left her job in the corporate world to start something new, a mission to help those less fortunate. She began organizing community outreach programs, helping elderly people with everything from groceries to home repairs, and even setting up support networks for them. Priya used her skills to bring attention to their struggles and worked tirelessly to provide assistance. As months passed, Priya's new life became more fulfilling than she had ever imagined. She smiled with a sense of purpose as she watched elderly people receive the help they desperately needed. Every time she helped someone, she remembered the elderly man's words, "Never look down on anyone." One day, while helping a group of elderly people cross a busy street, Priya paused for a moment. She thought back to that day when her life had changed forever, the day she had bumped into the old man. She couldn't help but feel immense gratitude. His kindness had sparked something inside her, leading her to make a difference in the lives of others. Now, Priya was a different person. She had found her purpose, and it was all because of a simple act of kindness from a stranger. It reminded her that even the smallest gestures could change someone's life forever. And so, Priya learned that kindness is a gift. It costs nothing, but its impact can be immeasurable. Moral of the story: a small act of kindness can change someone's life. Never underestimate the power of helping others,